Well, that rare interview with Fethullah Gulen was organised by the BBC's Turkish service, and my colleague Guney Yildiz was instrumental in setting it up. Thank you very much for taking time, and well done getting that interview. I think what confuses me slightly, and what probably confused some of our viewers, is that both these men, Gulen and the Prime Minister Erdogan, they would be seen by most people as moderate Islamists. So why is there this friction?
Well, George, the differences between the two might sound minor to outside observers, but they really come from very different Islamic traditions. Erdogan is coming from Erdogan's party is a political reincarnation of a former Islamist party, which falls better in the category of what we mean by political Islam, albeit a moderate one. But Gülen's Hizmet movement defies most of the categorizations because they depart from the typical focus of Islamist movement, like reviving the golden age of Islam or establishing an Islamist state. Instead, they focus on the future, and they have this concept of golden generation, raising up a golden generation. Gülen's Pennsylvania retreat is called Golden Generation as well. A second point is that both Gülen and Erdogan has a different approach to reforming the Turkish society. Erdogan has a more top-down approach to Islamization of the society through control of the state, whereas Gülen is seeking more like a bottom-up approach, being influential in broader society through media, education, and businesses. And a second point is their alliance was a marriage of convenience against a common enemy, the military bureaucratic establishment. When they sidelined that establishment, the power struggle between secularists and Islamists have moved to being between Islamist camps themselves.
That's really useful. So here you have this man Gulen, who as you know, very well know, is hugely influential. He sits there in Pennsylvania and says, this government that you have now from Erdogan's government is anti-democratic, it's undemocratic. How damaging could that be when it comes to the next elections?
Well, up until now, we've seen 4 government ministers resigning from their posts, and a huge political turmoil which resulted in the economic damage as well. But up until now, we've seen that Erdogan has been successful in keeping or persuading his electoral base, saying that this is an international plot, and these people, this is not a legitimate corruption case, but it's a part of an international plot. But it's still very damaging.